from all around Geelong. I'm here to tell you how football is.
And welcome back to the Netball Show. This morning we have a very special guest from Belmont Lions. We have Amy Reid. Hello, Amy. Good morning.
Hi, how are you?
Good, and how are you?
I'm well, thank you. Lovely to be here.
Thank you for coming down so early. It's always hard on a Saturday morning.
Especially from Werribee.
Especially from Werribee, that's right, even though she plays for Belmont. It's when you don't play for Werribee, Amy.
Oh, yes.
We won't tell them that you live in Werribee, though.
No.
You might get drafted or
We'll
something,
keep that a
Amy.
secret.
So far, how's it going out there at Belmont?
Things are looking well. We're just sort of maintaining and trying to get the teams gelling and working on getting structures fixtured into the teams and going from there and just taking things slowly.
And you're coaching out there, Amy. You're coaching A grade, overseeing the other teams, are you?
Yes, yeah. Try to, do what I can.
Well, as a coach, I think you're meant to do a lot, actually, Amy. So how are you finding it coaching and playing at the same time? Like, that on-court role as well as, off-court role?
It's good. The way things are going at the moment, I'm enjoying it. I've also got Jason Smith, our B grade coach, standing beside me, so that way it allows me to see things on the court and he can also see things on the other side. So it's good.
Yeah. And the players, everyone back this year, were they?
We've had a fair few departures. We've been actively recruiting. And
I don't think you're alone in that, Amy. I think there's quite a few teams out there that have struggled this year.
But no, it's been good. We've got a lot of new faces around the court and it's nice to see us bringing in new players and hopefully strengthening them up.
Yep, and all gelling well, like all playing together well, coming together as you can see it?
Yes, things are coming together very nicely out there. D grade are quite strong at the moment. C grade are likely to be the same, and A and B are still sticking up there and just sort of maintaining our structures.
So are you recruiting from B grade too? Like, are you mixing at the moment, or or have you really got your set team in A grade now?
We're still working things out. Like it is still the start of the season, and a lot of combinations are still being tried and seeing how we go there. But give it another couple of rounds, I think we'll have a lot of things set in stone.
Great, and we know that you've got new courts down there at Belmont. Fill us in. How are they? What are they like?
Courts are great.
It's always exciting to get new courts down there.
It is, yeah. And like a few of the girls have been saying that they've been waiting, 10 years or something like that just to have the new courts down there. So, but it's also good to have the courts beside the footy rooms now, whereas we had that distance having to walk across to the other courts.
Well,
previously.
that's like us at Anarchy. We have to walk across the road to get to our courts and that. So it's always best when you're closer to the club.
Yes.
So good.
Don't ask me.
What's that question?
I said, what surface are you?
What surface have you got out there?
To tell you the truth, I'm not 100% sure.
Okay, it's obviously a blue surface.
Yeah. Yep. That's all that matters.
Oh, that's funny. So, with the other teams, like you said, you're coaching, overseeing the seniors. What about the juniors? How are they going out there at Belmont?
The juniors are doing really well. They're coming together quite nicely. We also had Maddie Phillips at the start of the season play her 100th game, and she's still in under 15. So it's really
she obviously
great to
started
see.
under 13s, did you?
Well, yeah.
Well, you would think so at 100 games.
That's it. So, but no, it was really great to start off the season on a positive and give her, the accreditation she needed. So it was good.
Yeah. Where do you foresee yourself going this year in regards to the season?
Hopefully sticking it up there. At the moment, we're not sort of, looking forward, like as good as it is to get to finals and stuff, it's more about getting a structure right in the team and making sure that the girls really gel. So, but, finals are in our sights like everyone else, so
you're obviously eyeing you. At the moment, you're sitting 7th, but that's nothing because, you're actually equal 4th, to tell you the truth, along with about 6 other teams. So, I mean, you're still in the mix there. There's only 2 games played anyway, so you hope to see top 4, top 5? What are you aiming for?
Aiming for top 5, like any other team. It's just a matter of, working out how the other teams are going, what they've recruited and how things are going. So, but we'll just take it, each game as we go and adjust to that and fingers crossed and hope for the best.
And whereabouts are you playing personally on the court?
That's a cheeky question.
That might be an all-over question, I think, isn't it?
Down the goaling end, so, but things might change. We'll see what happens. So,
it's always good to be coach and captain, is it? Because you can just take yourself off, put yourself on, have a rest, put yourself in a position because you want to go there. So that's a good thing.
We'll see how we go.
Oh, very good. And what else is happening around the netball side of it?
Just just trying to work on our structures, I suppose.
What about the social side of it? Anything social coming up for you, Amy?
We've got our auction night coming up on the 17th of May, and then I suppose people will be looking forward to the ball, no doubt, like every other team.
Right, and that auction night, what's that in aid of? Is that for the netball section alone, or is that the
That'll
whole
be for the whole
sporting
football club. So
okay.
just a matter of getting things in and auctioning them off, and hopefully raising money for the club so we can move forward.
Yeah, no, that's good. It's always something good to aim for, isn't it? With,
Yes,
in regards to that. So, junior players. You got many junior players up in your senior teams? Because I know there's a lot of teams out there now who are actually playing their juniors up to give them that experience. So, same with you guys?
Yeah, when I ended up taking over the coaching role, I actually stated that I wanted to have development players. So it was just a matter of, working out people that have that potential to come up and give them the opportunity, whether it be, just train with us for a moment and just see how things go, and then allow them to have the court time. But in saying that, no team's sort of structured once the numbers are there, and we just want to...
You're still having them play juniors as well?
Yep, they've still got their opportunity playing in juniors, and then they have that opportunity to then step it up. So, it's really good.
Yeah, well, because Amy and I, we were just talking before the show, actually, and we were talking about the juniors that play in the senior teams. When you come up the likes of like the Werribee Centrals and Bellpost Hill and the experience that they have and how rugged their players are and how tough they are at the ball, it's always harder to put your juniors up against those type of players. You don't want to scare them at the same time, but you do want to give them experience. Would you yourself put them on the court alongside the likes of like Ellie Tubbs and Kim Martin and players like that, that calibre?
The way I see it, it comes down to giving them the opportunity. So if it came down to it, like even if we're... Depending on how the score is going and what we're trying to achieve of that game, it may give them a chance or an opportunity to have that chance to go out in the court and play against those people. So, and then it also lifts their confidence as well, and hopefully gives them the boost they need.
That's good. So this week we've got Thompson coming up for you guys.
Yes.
What do you reckon?
It's going to be a good game, I reckon. I reckon it's going to be a tough one.
So it's out at Thompson.
Yes,
you guys. Mel Philpott, who's going to cover her?
We're going to work on that.
She's not going to tell us.
Telling anything?
She's not going to give it away.
I'm going to keep that up my sleeve.
Is that a case of because you don't really know who's going to take Mel?
No, I've got things up my sleeve, and the way we want to work with things, we'll be still sort of making sure they stick right on a Thursday, and then we'll go from there.
That's very good. Listen, all the very best for this
much.
today against Thompson and the coming season, and wish you all the very best, and your team and your whole club, and we will see you after the break.
Thank you very much. Thanks for having me.
We are the Raiders from all around Geelong. I'm here to tell you how football is strong.